Hi, my name is Ulrike Hedze. For years, I've worked as a productivity coach, guiding users around the world how to work smarter with technology. I'm so excited that you found Storyal's video blog, where we leverage the power of AI to create a new learning experience. Sometimes you will see me like this, recorded in a studio. Sometimes you will see me live at an event or a webinar or training session. And sometimes you will see me through my AI-generated digital twin. Instead of just reading our monthly blog, we now invite you to listen to Will and Grace. Unlike me, Will and Grace don't exist in real life. They have been generated using artificial intelligence. In this video, they will discuss Storyal's blog, Microsoft Clipchamp, a unified business video experience.
So, for you tuning in, our goal today is to really understand the practical benefits of this unified Clipchamp experience, specifically through the lens of Storyal's analysis. How does this shift aim to make video creation and usage not just possible, but genuinely impactful and accessible for your daily work?
Yeah, that's the key question.
Okay, let's unpack this. According to Storyal's, what exactly is Microsoft Clipchamp in this new unified context?
Okay, so Storyal's describes Clipchamp as an intuitive web-based video application designed for both creating and engaging with everyday video content within the Microsoft 365 ecosystem.
Web-based, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. And what's quite a surprising tidbit is its origin. Believe it or not, the company started in Brisbane, Australia back in 2013.
Brisbane. Okay.
With the ambitious goal of building a distributed supercomputer.
A supercomputer.
Yeah, talk about an unexpected turn.
No way. From harnessing the power of distributed computing to simplifying video editing, that's quite a pivot. It makes you wonder about the journey of innovation, doesn't it?
It certainly does. They shifted their focus to the growing need for accessible video creation tools, and Clipchamp, as we know it today, was born.
Makes sense.
Fast forward to September 2021, Microsoft recognized its potential and acquired Clipchamp. Then, in July 2023, it was made generally available to Microsoft 365 business users. So while it's been part of the Microsoft landscape for a bit, this unification under a single brand really signals its central role moving forward.
Okay, so we have a sense of its background. Interesting stuff. But why should you, the person trying to get their work done, actually care about this unified Clipchamp?
Yeah.
What's the core value proposition from Storyal's perspective?
Well, Storyal's rightly points to the undeniable trend. Video has become indispensable for so many aspects of business. Think about those recorded team meetings you need to catch up on, internal training modules that are now primarily video-based, crucial company announcements delivered via video messages. It's everywhere.
Yeah, totally.
Now, the traditional challenge, as we touched on earlier, was that editing any of this video content often required specialized software and a degree of expertise that most of us simply don't have.
Exactly. It felt like if you just wanted to trim a few minutes off the beginning of recording, you were facing this intimidating wall of complex editing tools.
Precisely, and that's the key shift that Clipchamp enables. Storyal's emphasizes that it truly democratizes video production. It puts the ability to create professional-looking videos into the hands of the everyday Microsoft 365 user.
Democratizes. I like that.
Yeah, it bridges that gap between needing a full-fledged editing suite and just wanting to quickly refine a video to make it more effective. And they make a crucial point. Not everyone aspires to be a full-time video creator, and that's perfectly fine.
Right, not everyone needs to be Scorsese.
Exactly. But having easy, intuitive access to tools that allow you to quickly edit a video to trim unnecessary sections, add clarifying text, perhaps even combine clips, that's a universally valuable skill in today's workplace.
That really resonates. So if someone's using Microsoft 365, how do they actually get started with Clipchamp? What's the first step, according to Storyal's?
Okay, Storyal's highlights how incredibly straightforward it is. You can access Clipchamp directly through the Microsoft 365 app launcher. You know, that familiar grid of icons.
The waffle menu, yeah.
The waffle, exactly.
Yeah.
That you see when you're on your Microsoft 365 homepage or within applications like Outlook or SharePoint.
Yep, I use that all the time.
Just click on that and you should find Clipchamp listed among your available apps. When you open it for the first time, you'll be greeted by a welcome page. Storyal's describes this as your central hub for viewing any existing videos, editing a current project, or starting a brand new video.
So like a dashboard.
Pretty much, yeah. From there, you'll typically see a few primary options for initiating a new video. You can upload media from your computer, record directly from your webcam and or screen.
Oh, screen recording built in. Nice.
Yeah, webcam and screen, or start with a video that's already stored within your Microsoft 365 environment.
And what about the technical management of these video projects? Does it require a lot of file juggling or specific storage locations? You know how that can get messy.
No, not according to Storyals. They really emphasize the seamless integration with the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. The entire editing experience is web-based, meaning you don't need to download and install any bulky software on your local machine, which is a huge convenience.
Huge plus.
And perhaps most importantly for organization, any video projects you're working on and the associated files are automatically saved within your personal OneDrive.
Oh, okay. So it just lives with your other files.
Exactly. This keeps your video content organized alongside your other important documents and files within Microsoft 365. No more hunting around.
That sounds incredibly convenient and user-friendly. Now, Storyals specifically mentioned some of their favorite highlights within Clipchamp. What features really stood out to them as particularly valuable for business users?
Okay, they spotlighted several key capabilities. First and foremost is the intuitive drag and drop interface.
Ah, yes, the classic.
Right. Storyals explains how this visual timeline approach fundamentally simplifies the video editing process, making it much less intimidating for newcomers. Whether you're aiming to trim the beginning and end off a recorded Teams meeting,
Which we all need to do.
definitely. To isolate the key discussion points, or you want to add text overlays to a short marketing video, you can simply drag and drop different elements, video clips, audio tracks, text boxes, graphics onto the timeline and visually arrange them.
So you see it happening.
You see it happening. It builds your video right there.
That visual aspect definitely makes it feel far more approachable than trying to decipher complex editing software with endless menus and obscure settings. You can actually see your video taking shape.
Exactly. Another feature they highlighted as a major benefit is the auto captions capability.
Ooh, important.
Very. This is a significant win for accessibility and inclusivity. Clipchamp utilizes AI-powered technology to automatically generate transcriptions and add captions to your videos in multiple languages.
Multiple languages, too. Wow.
Yep. And Storyals points out that you then have the option to review the generated transcript and make any necessary corrections before embedding it as captions in your video.
So you can fix the AI's mistakes, basically.
Right, because, AI isn't always perfect. This ensures that your content is understandable and accessible to a much wider audience, including those who are hard of hearing or who prefer to watch videos with the sound off.
Accessibility is such a critical consideration in today's workplace, so having that functionality seamlessly integrated is a huge advantage. What else from Clipchamp caught their attention?
The AI-generated voiceover feature was another highlight.
Okay, tell me about that.
So if you need to add narration to a video, perhaps to provide context to a screen recording or explain a series of slides, but you don't have the time or inclination to record your own voice.
Or you just hate the sound of your own voice.
Ah, yeah, that too. Or you don't have access to professional voiceover talent, this feature allows you to simply type in your script, and Clipchamp will generate a realistic-sounding voiceover in a variety of languages.
Really? How realistic are we talking?
Well, Stories acknowledges that while it's AI-generated, the quality has reached a point where it's perfectly suitable and good enough for many common business communication scenarios. Maybe not Hollywood blockbuster level, but definitely solid for internal stuff.
Good enough is often good enough, right? That could be a real game changer for quickly creating internal training materials or explainers without needing dedicated recording equipment or voice talent. It really lowers the barrier to creating polished-sounding videos.
Absolutely. Then there's the brand kit.
Ah, keeping things looking official.
Exactly. For organizations that prioritize maintaining a consistent and professional visual identity across all their communications, including video, Clipchamp offers the ability to create or import a corporate brand kit.
So logos, colors.
Logos, your specific brand color palettes, and your approved fonts. Store them directly within Clipchamp, making it incredibly easy to apply them to your video projects and ensure brand consistency.
Consistent branding is so important for building recognition and trust, so having that integrated is a very smart feature. And finally, Storyals saved what they consider the most exciting development for last. The AI-generated videos feature, especially for those leveraging Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Yes, they did, calling it a top highlight, particularly for users who have a Microsoft 365 Copilot license. This is where the integration of AI really shines.
Okay, this sounds cool.
Storyals explains that you can essentially create initial drafts of videos just by typing a simple prompt into the Visual Creator Copilot agent.
Just type what you want.
Pretty much. The AI will then intelligently search Microsoft's extensive stock video and image library and automatically assemble a first-cut video based on your prompt. This draft video can then be further refined and customized using Clipchamp's full suite of editing tools.
Whoa, that's a significant leap forward in streamlining video creation. The idea of just describing what you want to communicate and having AI generate a starting point is quite remarkable. Like, make me a video about our Q3 results.
Exactly. It truly is. It has the potential to drastically reduce the time and effort involved in creating video content, especially for those who are new to video editing or just pressed for time.
Definitely lowers that initial hurdle of just staring at a blank timeline.
For sure. Now, Storyals also delves into the significance of the unified branding under Microsoft Clipchamp. What's their overall perspective on this consolidation?
Right, the branding shift itself.
They emphasize that this rebranding, which was announced in late 2024, is primarily about clarifying the Microsoft video offering and doesn't involve any disruptive video migrations for existing users, as we discussed.
Yeah, the Stream Classic thing is done.
Exactly. That's sorted. Storyals views this unification as a significant opportunity for organizations to really highlight and promote the powerful video creation and editing capabilities that are now readily accessible to all their Microsoft 365 users through Microsoft Clipchamp.
So it's about creating a clearer message and encouraging broader adoption of this comprehensive video toolkit within the Microsoft ecosystem, making sure people know it's there and it's for them.
Precisely. And Storyals, with their focus on training and empowering users with digital skills, highlights that this aligns perfectly with their own mission.
Ah, the Storyals mission connection.
Yes. As they articulate on their website, their goal is to inspire, motivate, and educate users to build the essential digital skills needed to thrive in today's digital workplace.
Makes sense.
And Clipchamp, with its user-friendly design and powerful features, directly supports this mission by empowering individuals across an organization to communicate more effectively and creatively through video.
Which is a key digital skill now.
Which is undoubtedly a vital digital skill in today's world, yeah.
It all comes together quite logically.
Yeah.
That just about wraps it up. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. Have a lovely day. Bye.